Alright guys, what's going on? So today we are going to be doing a little bit of work on the daily. I'm going to be restoring the headlights. It's been a thing that's been bothering me since I fucking bought the car. So yeah, let's get this fucking done. So I've got everything laid out that you're going to need for this job. Basically you need a drill, you need the actual headlight restoration kit, some masking tape, a microfiber, and some sealer.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so I started out by masking off the headlight. You just want to make sure you get any surface that has paint on it just covered so that you don't fuck it up while you're doing it. Alright, so you guys want to make sure that before you guys start sanding and all this stuff, you want to make sure that you clean it with soap and water and get the whole headlight clean, mask everything off, and then you're going to start off with the gold 500 grit pad that comes with the kit and just start sanding. You don't want to get too much pressure on it, but you want to just kind of go side to side. Alright, so as you guys can see, I got most of it sanded. There are a couple little parts right here in the corners that I couldn't actually reach with the drill because the IS300 has this sort of a recessed headlight. So I'm going to go ahead and hand sand those and just make sure that everything's nice and uniform, and then we'll get on to the next step. Alright, so now that we've gotten a nice even sand with the 500 grit, we're going to go back with the 800 grit disc. And we just want to get any of the scratches that the 500 grit disc made out, so then we can move on to a higher grit and start polishing. Alright, so now that we finished up with the 800 grit, we're going to go ahead and wet the entire headlight down. We're going to be using this 3000 grit sanding pad. We're going to wet that down too, and then we're going to go at it. Alright, so we've just finished our last pass with the 3000 grit wheel. Basically they just want you to do 4 different passes, and at least 4. I think I did 5 or 6, just wet sanding with that 3000 grit pad, and then we're gonna just clean it off and move on to our polishing compound. So that is getting a little closer to what the headlight's gonna look like when we're done. Alright, so now that we finished with the 3000 grit sanding disc, we have our polishing pad with a little baby bit of compound on it. We're just going to rub this all over the headlight lens, and then we're going to start actually polishing it and getting rid of this haze. So once we're done with this step, I mean, the headlights should be basically looking like new. So yeah, let's get started. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Wow! Holy shit! Oh my god!
You see your reflection in the fucking...
Man, I wasn't expecting it to look this good.
Really?
I'm not gonna fucking lie. Holy shit! Alright, so now the last step. This part isn't actually included in the directions for this kit, but we have some headlight sealer. We're just going to spray it on the lens and rub it all over it. Make sure that the work that we've just done doesn't, you know, just get shitty over time. So yeah, let's get on to it. Great.
You have to buff that in too, or do you just wipe it?
Just wipe it all up into that shit. Oh my god. Alright, and so that headlight sealer is basically just going to protect the finish from any, you know, just road grime. And it'll keep these looking better for longer. Sweet. Come back next time. Low Octane Motorsports. There's a little side by side so you guys can see the difference. On the left is a non-treated headlight. On the right is our newly restored headlight.